How do you live with that every day if, in fact, you have a conscience that guides you to apologize to the world and you know it's going to end up beyond that podcast all over the place? I mean, I still think she's self-serving. I don't know what else to think about her. She hasn't convinced anybody. She could have told anyone, look, I made it up. I'm not strong enough to say it, but I don't want those young men to go to prison. She's 48 years old. That could have dawned on her a decade ago. That could have dawned on her 2 decades ago. But it didn't, so I'm left with not really believing her. I just know that she lies. She's telling me she lies. How do I know she's honest?
You can't reason with unreasonable, though. You have to remember, she actually tried to kill all of her children before she even killed her boyfriend. I mean, she lit the house on fire with her 3 children in it. So you can't reason with unreasonable. You can't try to get in the mind of someone who's not entirely there, whether it's mental health or not. But the fact that she's coming forth now, that's great. But she has caused so much harm to so many people.
You know, Ian, she wrote a self-published book where she refused to say that it was not true, that she wouldn't take back anything she said. And at the same time, we have a generation of these young men living their lives, people presuming that it never did happen. But this seems to be a message, and we're living it now when it comes to the issue of victimhood, what we reward in society, what people expect from each other. I mean, this is something, even though it's late, that people could talk about more about the nature of what has happened in our civil society.
Yeah, so blast from the past, Stephen Miller, incoming Deputy Chief of Staff, when he was a student at Duke, he was out there advocating, saying, look, you need to look at the facts here. So he was ahead of the curve on that. What I think here is we need to change it from there's value in being a victim to there are consequences for trying to do this.